Once upon a time, there was a young woman named Amara who lived in a small village by the mountains. She was known for her kindness, her hard-working spirit, and her ability to bring smiles to others' faces. But one year, the weather took a cruel turn. Heavy rains and landslides destroyed much of what she and her family owned. They lost their home, their farm, and nearly all their savings. Amara's heart felt heavy, and for the first time, she was filled with despair. The burden of what lay ahead felt unbearable. People around her tried to help, but she still couldn't see a way out. One evening, she sat by the remains of her family's farm, watching the sunset. An old wise villager saw her and sat down beside her. He looked at her and said, "You know, Amara, the world may knock you down, but how you rise is what truly defines you." She looked at him puzzled. He continued, "The mountain you're facing today may seem tall, but each step you take will make you stronger. Trust that this struggle will one day become your strength." That night, Amara decided to take small steps. She gathered the few seeds that had survived the storm and began replanting them. Day by day, she worked with blistered hands and a heart that grew more resilient. Months went by and her hard work began to show results. People in the village came to support her, inspired by her courage. Slowly, she rebuilt her life and even helped others to rise. Years later, Amara's farm became one of the most abundant in the region. But it was not the crops that mattered most to her. It was the strength she discovered in herself, the resilience she built, and the joy of lifting others as she rose. So, to you who might be feeling weighed down or lost, remember, every mountain, no matter how high, can be climbed one step at a time. And one day, you too will look back and see just how strong you've become. Believe in the strength within you. Keep moving forward.